What's up everyone, it's Roger here from DisKingdom.com. It is Saturday, my feet are knackered after being at Star Wars Celebration all day yesterday, and so it's time to jump into today's news. Okay, so Star Wars Rogue One story is kind of all over the place. They have put out a brand new trailer showing off some of the footage from them filming the movie. It's kind of like a featurette showing off lots of new footage of them in action, including the new characters, including the great looking alien, which kind of reminds me of Rocket Raccoon. You get to see a real like gritty version of this one, and I think it's a really great just overall trailer. Kind of a decent way for them to bring in a different kind of trailer, but make it a little bit different because it was like a behind the scenes one. Really showing off the grittiness of this movie. We also get to see a new poster showing off basically Empire at the beach, where you've kind of got them running across the beach with the Death Star in the background. At the actual event during the main show as well, there was a little bit of a new trailer shown, and it featured Darth Vader, and you could kind of see his silhouette and stuff, and you could hear the breathing. That'll probably be coming out at some point, maybe in the future. The Star Wars Celebration was a huge event. I was there, as I said yesterday. A massive place. Got to see all the new sort of props for the new movies and stuff. Loads and loads of merchandise. So I'm picking loads of stuff up over the weekend about Star Wars Celebration. Like I said, it's a really cool event. Very, very busy. Very, very packed. Everything just involved standing in lines, and even just trying to get food. You'd be waiting 20 minutes just to kind of buy yourself a drink. It was just that busy. There was also a presentation by Mark Hamill. He was a lot of fun. He was a really great presentation. You also had Star Wars Live. They were sort of doing bits and pieces there. There was lots of autograph stuff with a lot of the classic characters like C-3PO. There was also an unveiling of a new C-3PO plane. That was kind of quite cool to see that. But we'll be finding a lot more information out about Star Wars over the coming days from Star Wars Celebration. Okay, so let's jump over now to Walt Disney World. So Disney have announced that Pizza Lizzo, or however you want to pronounce that one, is going to be coming to the Muppets Courtyard at Walt Disney World's Hollywood Studios. This is going to be replacing what is Pizza Planet. We've kind of been expecting this for a long time. There's been lots of rumours of that sort of happening ever since they closed it down. Makes sense to use that sort of pizza area. I think the pizza stuff kind of makes sense because it is massively popular. Does bring up the question, are they going to bring Pizza Planet to the new area? It wouldn't surprise me if they did that as well, because you always need somewhere quick to eat and bite when you're in the parks. But it's going to be having a Muppets sort of theming, and it's going to be opening up this fall. Makes sense. I always used to go in there and eat when it was Pizza Planet, because it was nice to have a little pizza while you're out at the parks. But what do you guys think of this coming to it? It's kind of maybe not quite as Muppets as you thought with Rizzo, but I'm sure there's been lots and lots of Muppets and interaction with them in this restaurant as well. Okay, now we've got some more Disney Infinity sort of reveals. This is the big week for it. Infinity Adventures has once again revealed a brand new look at the Buzz Lightyear premium format figure, which would have had all new special light up moves. It's been about 12 inches tall, about $45. And it would have had all new upgrades, and this kind of might have been the reason why we never saw some of the 1.0 characters get all their upgrades, because they were planning on reissuing some of them later on. I'm still kind of in this territory, seeing these cancelled sort of concept art. On one hand, it's like, this is good, this is the fact of what would have been coming. But I can't help but think we did do a very good job in missing out on these figures, because in all honesty, where would I have put all these massive, great big 12-inch figures everywhere? They just would have taken up their own box or their own shelf on their own thing. I'm really just not too sure about it. There's been lots of other news coming out about Disney Infinity over the past week with like Toys to Games podcast, and also the Disney Infinity TV, and I'm sure over the coming weeks we're going to find out a lot more about what was coming, how they were sort of handling it all. But in general, we're also starting to learn of what went wrong with the game and why it wasn't quite working right. And I think we're going to be finding out, as I said, a lot more, as now many of these members of staff have sort of finished their jobs now. But I'd love to know all of your thoughts on all of today's stories. Check us out as well as at DisKingdom.com. You can comment below. You can also comment on Facebook. You can also, if you're listening to the audio version there, you can hit subscribe. And as I said, you can hit like if you're on Facebook. And you can also hit that subscribe as well on YouTube. So yeah, all the usual things. I must admit, Star Wars Celebration was a great event. I'm really, really glad that I went. But it just was, maybe, you know, it's just so busy. You just couldn't really get a lot done because everything had a huge queue. Even just trying to get into the main store was 90 minutes just to get into the store. And I'm like, sorry, I don't really need to buy that merchandise that much if I have to wait 90 minutes to go in and buy some of it. Which I'm sure some of it is going to be online afterwards because I've got to try and sell some of it. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters.